Hey, yo, let's start.
Let's start, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Olympus Academy. And today we'll be carrying on with our live video. I apologize for not attending yesterday's session because I had some emergency matters to attend. But so today we'll be back at it again. So as usual, I am Chen Yu and this is Yongqing.
Hey, yo, man. Hi, hi, hi.
What's up? Okay, so I'll be talking about Euro USD. Okay, and Yongqing here will be talking about gold. Yeah, so without further ado, let's delve straight into the charts. So we'll be looking at the 4-hour time frame on Euro USD. So we can see that for the 4-hour time frame, Euro USD actually made a high at 1.00967. So it's very obvious that high actually swept buy side liquidity off from the previous high, which was at 1.009493 area. So it kind of swept it by 2 point something pips. So we can see the very strong bullish pressure over here. So me and Yongji will not want to go against this trend. If anything, we will want to look for some short-term longs, scalp longs is possible as well. So if we go down to the lower time frame, let's talk about the 1-hour time frame. We can see that yesterday price actually made a bull leg up, and it is the leg that actually formed the latest swing high. So I believe that Chen has already covered this yesterday, and as of the entirety of today, we can see price actually retracing and is coming back down slowly, kind of mitigating the inefficiency and the fair value gaps that's present. So as we can see on the current time market, right, it is quite clear that there is very strong bullish intent in the market. And if you were to go down to the lower time frame, let's talk about the 30 minutes time frame. So shall we go down to the lowest time
Sure,
frame?
let's do it.
Yes, let's go. So we can see the demand zone. Okay, Chen will be marking out for you guys. All right, and the demand zone is the area that we'll be thinking price can possibly rebound. And we feel like this is a possible long opportunity for us, but we will definitely be waiting confirmations. So what I mean by confirmations, guys? Okay, so when we talk about confirmations, we're talking about a break of structure, liquidity sweeps, clearing of these fair value gaps or in market inefficiencies. All these are confirmations, right? So you want to see that all these confirmations can come in play together, and we take a high probability setup.
Hey, yo, hello, Jin.
Hey,
Yo, yo,
hi.
yo.
Yep. So this is what we'll be doing on Euro USD, and we believe that there is a potential long setup that we are looking at for Euro USD. So actually, we can see that there's a swing low over here, which it's at about 0.99712, and the swing high I mentioned just now is at 1.0097. So Yongji, you have anything to add on for Euro USD?
Also, yeah, actually looking at the smaller time frame. So maybe for us, we will be looking at the 15 minutes or the 5-minute time frame for confirmation. So what we usually like to do is like to look for retracement buys. So when price break structure, we look for retracements and then we go long. So I think in my opinion so far this long, do you think this H4 demand long might be a short long, like a short scalp? Do you think it will
Yeah.
go high?
So I think that the direction for price on USD will definitely bank on the news tomorrow. And I think that in this current period, right, news definitely play a very big important factor in like driving price to a certain direction. So the CPI news for USD is definitely something that we have to keep an eye on. And just looking at technicals by itself, right, if you look all the way below 0.99 region, there's a lot of market inefficiency and fair value gaps at those areas. So that is also a possible potential area price can go to. However, if you were to look up above, actually, you can see that a swing high, a very, very important swing high as well, would be the area all the way up at 1.019, 1.02, flat out 1.02. So that area is definitely an area to look out for as well.
So you're looking at 1.02, is it on the daily?
It's at the 4 hour you can see as well. On the daily, of course, clearer,
Yeah,
but on the
daily is
4 hour,
very very clear.
yeah, you can see that right there. It's very, very clear. So, of course, right below 1.02, there are areas of market, inefficiency and fair value gaps as well. at about 1.0106, that area. Yeah, so that is on a technical standpoint. So we are definitely on the short term, we're definitely bullish on Euro USD, especially looking at the 50 minutes time frame, right? I think it's safe that we will not be taking any shots unless something says otherwise, like the news happening tomorrow and stuff like that. So, Chen, you got anything else to add on for Euro USD?
So yeah, we basically have the same idea. We are just waiting. So you can see I already set the alerts. So I set the alerts for the H4 demand zone to be tapped. That is where I will be looking for price to potentially reverse.
Yep.
So yeah,
So, yes.
Jin say he's still stalking us in the shadows. What a mad rat.
Thanks a lot, Jin, for joining us in our live session today. I really appreciate it, and Chen is belated.
Yeah, belated to have a $1 million trader in chats.
Hey, how about we ask him for some signals?
Ah, why don't you send us some signals?
Okay, yeah. So without further ado, right, let's move on right back to the charts, and we'll be talking about gold right now. Okay, so let's all go to the gold chart.
So yeah, just looking at gold yesterday, I did forecast that there was a potential that price might break the level at 1676, but unfortunately there was no retracement. Price just kept continuing on the bullish run. So yeah, so right now looking at gold on the 4 hours, I'm expecting price to possibly, let me clear this area out, to possibly clear the 1729 area. So that area is the area that I'm looking out for. Is the swing high on the 4 hour charts. So let me take the buy side liquidity. So BSLQ. Okay. So what I don't like about gold is the entire movement upwards on November 8th at 10 p.m. So this entire movement up, I don't like it. I would rather wait for price to go all the way up to 1729 before we look for a short scalp. So it's just a waiting game at this point for gold. Is there anything to add on, Chen Yu?
Yeah, so just looking at the gold chart, right, like what Yongjing have mentioned, right, on the 1 hour time frame, there's a lot of market inefficiency that we can see. Right, price literally went parabolic like yesterday, right? So that's something that we believe that definitely price will have to come down to mitigate those areas again. So like what Yongjing said, you'll be waiting for price to sweep liquidity before we take anything. Actually, this sweeping liquidity thing is a very important confirmation for us because we would like to know where the hedge funds and all the big institutions are entering on the market, right? Because for the retail buyers or sellers like us, we are placing a stop loss at a certain level, and we are making sure that these stop losses will be cleared first before we enter on a move, and that's exactly what we are doing now. Yeah.
So by the way, Jin said he's learning from me hiding in the shadows, and he also said sell NZD USD. So he's giving us a signal. Sell NZD USD. Let's take a look at that. Okay. So nice. Okay, price tapped into wow. Price tapped into the H1 demand zone for NZD USD. So Chen, do you see that?
Yes, I'm looking right at it right now.
Okay, so that's very nice. Price tapped into that. So yeah, thanks Jean for that signal. Thank you for that. So how's your trade going? He, he had a long position somewhere. So yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Nice. Let's hope that you take $1 million and take profit.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think there's nothing else for us to talk about today. We are just waiting. So me and
Yep.
Chen Yu, we just waiting. There's nothing much to take.
Yes, and we will definitely be notifying you guys if there's any trade that we'll be taking either on our social media channels or maybe on TradingView where we publish frequent posts.
Alright. Hey, thanks, man. So, by the way, do remember to follow us at the Olympus Academy on Instagram. And this is Chen Yu's TradingView account. It's, let me take a look. Are there? It's tradingview.com/u/Chen Yu. So yeah, Jin has just sent a nice little monkey emoji. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, remember to follow him there also and on my account, DogeStonks. Without further ado, we'll be ending the live stream here.
Yep. So thanks a lot, Jane, for coming down. All right, we appreciate it.
So yeah, hey, thanks man. Bye bye.
Yeah, guys. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.